Well, this is my first solo show. I've been a photographer for over 20 years now. But this all started because I was moving house and I found an old box of prints. And obviously there's a lot of work that I'm really aware of, but there was a lot of work I found in the box that I realised that I'd worked with bands like Tame Impala, and some of the old Pete Doherty shots I'd totally forgot about. So I thought it would be a real shame, to be honest, not to exhibit the work and show people who are into these bands the work I've done. I've never really been tempted to sell my work. I've sold a couple of prints now and again over the years when people have got in touch, but I'm a commercial photographer, so these have always either been just for work I've wanted to do or have been commissioned by bands or record labels. So I've never really thought of selling the work, to be honest. I've just like being commissioned, shooting the work and then moving on to the next job. I would say stay hydrated. I used to always carry a Baroccas and have them in the morning. Stay hydrated because you can stay up quite late, especially if you're waiting for bands, waiting for someone like Pete Doherty to come and do your photos. You can be staying up quite a long, quite late at night. So I used to always make sure I was hydrated, have a little Barocca, and you feel good to go in the morning and then carry on shooting. I would say what a really good thing about nowadays is there's so much more ways of communicating, like social media with bands, and there's so many bands out there and stuff, and it's just really good to go out and contact bands you like. You're obviously starting off with a really big famous band, it's going to be harder, but there's so many bands, especially if you're in Manchester or wherever really, there's loads of bands, so just go out and contact them, find some bands, go to some gigs, speak to them afterwards. You know, that's how I started. I photographed Lee Scratch Perry by hanging around outside his dressing room and doorstepping him when he was sound checking. You know, so I would say, you know, if you've not already picked up a camera, go out and take some photos, but if you really want to get into music photography, go and find some bands you really like and contact them on social media or in person. It has changed a lot, especially when I look back now when I first started when I was in my early 20s. It does seem like it seems like it was a lot easier to actually contact bands and speak to them. Like I said, with Lee Scratch Perry and John Cooper Clarke, I just waited outside where they were sound checking and spoke to them. And I think it's a bit harder now because when I work with bands now, even who aren't signed, they've already got managers and PRs, and it does seem like there's a harder digital wall to break through before you actually get to photograph a band. But at the same time, there's more, people need more photos, people need more ways of showing off their image. So it's sort of harder and easier in different ways, if that makes sense. Very complicated, but no, I can't. That's really difficult. You really put me on the spot there. It's really difficult. I mean, I'm tempted to say one of the more iconic ones, like Amy Winehouse, just because it just felt like there was a sort of a really nice sort of moment when we were both backstage before she went on. But I'm really, really proud of the shots I've done of the kids in Moss Side, especially the kid in, I don't know his name, the mysterious kid in the balaclava and the inflatable sort of dinghy that he's wearing. Only because it was quite a difficult shoot and it took a lot of time to sort of prepare it and things, and I'm really sort of pleased with that photo, and I seem to enjoy. I look back on that one and it's my latest work, so you're always a bit more proud of the work you've done recently. So I would have to say that one, but it is difficult. I've been really sort of, because I think there's only 22 images in the exhibition, I've been really, really like quite brutal on what makes the cut, and there's some photographs that really broke my heart not to put in. It's just I can't show everything. So everything that's in here I'm really, really proud of. I don't want to sound like a big head or anything, but I'm really proud of everything that's in here, and I've made sure that if you came in and you didn't know the band, would you still like the photo? And I'd like to think you would. So I'm proud. Really corny answer, but I'm proud of all of them. You know.